This is Robert Fullerton again. We are at the outside of my home. Today is December the 15th or the 16th? 16th, I think. Okay, today is December the 16th. So what we have going on here, this is the outside of the wall that I was showing you the inside of in the basement. So if you look at here, you're going to realize there's pine straw covering this entire area. But if you start looking at here, you're going to realize that there is some sort of patching material that was placed here. So this is the original wall provided by the developer and the contractor, by the developer rather, and then we start seeing this sort of patched stuff, some sort of material. Now this is what I want. So on the outside it doesn't look like there's anything much going on there, but this is what happens when we start pulling back some of this patched work. And we begin to see why there is patch here. You notice these huge cracks? These cracks are directly on the opposite side of where that water is seeping into the house. So these cracks here are being concealed first of all by this pine straw, and then there was an attempt to seal it up here. The cracks go all the way there, and if we pull back this some more, you're going to see more cracks here. And if we pull here back, you're going to realize that there's still some patchwork here. There's some sort of, I don't know what that is. That looks like some sort of cement. And then this is the original black tar substance that was used to seal this foundation in the first place. And then we have now this sort of patch. Like I just broke off a piece here. This looks like concrete of some type that someone, realizing that there was a leak from here into the house, attempted to remedy the situation in a do-it-yourself Home Depot kind of a solution. So this patchwork goes all the way down here, and it actually stops here where there is no leak. So there's no patch coming up here. I'm calling it patch because I don't know what the proper construction term is, but that's what it looks like. So on this side of the house is where the basement is leaking. The water is actually seeping through these cracks, coming down to the slab and then flowing into the house. So I had a contractor come out to the house to tell me what is required to fix this. To do this properly, professionally, they need to dig a trench from that step there all the way down to that point there. The trench has to go down to the very footing of the foundation, and then they're going to seal it with that black tar substance, and then put what is known as a moisture blanket against that, then reseal the whole thing. Now that is the only way to prevent this from happening, from causing water damage to my house every time it rains heavily. So we've had heavy rain 3 times in the last month, and on each occasion we've had that swimming pool in our basement area. Clearly, this did not start after I bought the house. This was something happening long before we purchased this house in June, on June 15, 2019. This work is the work of a do-it-yourself handyman who attempted to just cover up that and then put the pine straw back like I'm doing now, so that it's not apparent when the home inspector came through here. The home inspector would not have seen this because this is what he would have found. No evidence. And the home inspector came through here in June, and when you read his report, it says very clearly that the weather conditions and the soil conditions very dry because we had no rain. The heavy rain started in October, and that's when we started to have this piece of concrete patchwork. Someone did this. This did not happen by accident. Someone, realizing that water was seeping into their house, did this. Thank you.